Hello, Stamper. Welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stamping Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today it's a quick tip video to share tips on ink spot. Ink spot can be purchased separately. You're going to see them on page 16 in the annual catalog 23, 24. No, 24, 25, right here. That's an assortment of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ink spot. Also, they come in a kit that it's a stamping kit. It come in a paper pumpkin, and the beauty of it, you can purchase the ink spot blank, meaning not ink, and I'm going to share with you how to ink that. Now, some of you, you're going to think, well, it's so small, how to use them. You know, if a stamp, it's big. I'm going to share about that. The beauty about the ink spot, it's if you're limited on space, it works amazing. Also, like if you get the Stamparatus is positionable for a stamp, it works amazing for that because the ink don't go on the side. It's many ways that the ink spot it's great. You can use that as your regular ink. So first tip that I'm going to share, it's going to be how to ink them. Now, let me share first on when you shop online. Let me pull my, whoops. Okay, so when you're online here, you're going to click on the three lines or the menu, depending, and then you're going to click ink. Under the ink, you're going to scroll, and then you get right here, click on the ink again, and then you get the ink spot, and also you get the unink pad, or that would be with them. So if you click on the ink spot, voila, you get them there. And then if you click on the quick shop, then you can see the product detail there, see more, and it tell you all the color it is: basic gray, coastal cabana, daffodil delight, fleur de flamingo, and such. Now I'm going to close that. So that's the one with that it's already ink. Now I'm going to click back on the ink over here, and then I'm going to click on ink pad, and that's going to share the spot also, not ink. So right here, the beauty about that, it, like I said, if you don't have a lot of space, the ink spot going to do the magic just like a big ink pad. I'm all about to share that with you. Now, to know the one, so paper pumpkin, it's always, I think, always an ink pad in it. Now, if you want to know for the kits, if you go in their kits, and then I'm going to, oops, click back kit. Whoops, I'm sorry, I went off there. Click, I'm going to click my kits. And then right here, you get card kit, crafting kit. I saw it was one stamping kit. I guess not. So the best way to know if you get like an ink spot, and that most of the one with the ink, without pulling all the detail, it's the one over $20, 22, 21, get the ink. 14, that's no ink at all because it's not a stamp set. So let's say that I'm going to go on the latest one here, expression of kindness. If I could quick shop, then product detail, then show more, then it tell you everything that you got, including a blackberry bliss stamping spot. So you see, you get many ways that you get ink spot also. Now let's say that you get a plain one. The best way to reink that, I like to use, I got a whole bone folder that I use. Um, I like to use that. Some people like to use a plastic spoon. some people say that they use an old credit card, and do not use a credit card to re-ink your spot or ink pad, no matter what it is. And the reason why I say it's sharp on the side, so you can make more damage to the ink spot or the ink pad. Now, this is Misty Moonlight that I got, and I like to start in the center. For some reason, that's what worked for me. And see, I go motion, circle motion, and then I go all around. You want to put enough ink, but you don't want it to put that it all ooze. So it's better to put less and then come back with more, right? And right now it's still drinking very much. So you can have, when you buy the spot like this, we're going to wait here, you can buy the reinker. So then you know, they would go perfect. Now, I'm not sure if it's enough. So what I'm going to do, when I store them upside down. And the reason why I sort them upside down, it's for the ink to stay on the top surface. While a regular ink pad, when you store it, the ink pad itself, it's upside down, because you see, voila. So this is the ink pad, but see, it's going store right away upside down. So you store it this way. Okay, now what I love to do, because like I said, I store them upside down. And if you do this color, you're not sure where they go, right? Which color would that be? Is it black, night of navy? But really, we're doing Misty Moonlight. Now I'm going to use glue dots, and I cut a piece of cardstock of the color. And really, when I do the one, I should do two of them. And I will grab one right now to show you the way I do it. So I'm going to put that one right there. And then you can write on it, because some color looks similar. So I can go Misty at the top and Moonlight at the bottom. And you're going to see why I should have done that before gluing it. And I would do the same thing. Let me, okay, it's one by one. I'm sorry, I didn't think about the top there. One by one. And I think that you're going to be very glad if you take the time to do them as you collect your spot and such. So see, I'm going to put Misty and then Moonlight. The one, the one at the top can be right all over it, but the reason one at the bottom you're going to see. So you don't want to, some people say to put it inside, so you would put the glue there. Um, we sure can. So then inside, I would just put one glue dot. And this, in the back though, you're going to see what I'm about to do. It's very important to have more than one glue dots. Okay, so here you can put just one. And I'm sure you guys write better than me. Okay, so now we get Misty Moonlight. This is the Velcro that I use. They are the thin, clear fastener Velcro. This is a brand new box here. Let me pull in. So you see, they're thin like paper. Now, what I would do is, we're going to use two here just because I'm going to do something. So you would just use one. So you're going to take your Velcro and put it there. Now, in your next, I get two of this one. In your next one, because I already used one of that, then I would go to the soft one. So you would alternate. And I'm sure I get some. Alternate someplace. Let me grab one here. Okay, this one here, it's island header, and it's not even, that's okay. I'm gonna put that one here, put the soft there. So you see why I go back and forth between the stiff one and the soft one, because you don't want to use just one side of the Velcro, and then you're stuck without nothing, without, you're left with all one or the other. Okay, now we got that. You're going to say, why putting the Velcro there? Now you're going to take a sponge dauber. This one, it's kind of rough. If you get old one, use your old one and then replace what you use with a new one, right? If not, just take a new one, and you're going to need two sponge dauber. I would remove this, and you see it's the same size of the Velcro. The same. See, I couldn't be any better than that. Voila. So now you want one in the rough and one in the soft. Very important. So then when you go back and forth, so you use all of your Velcro, not just one or the other, then when you hit this one, you can, oops, go right here, and voila. Now this one, uh, yeah, this, I need a soft here. See, that's what would happen if you just got those one, but that's okay. I got all those one there. Now let me show you why I think the Velcro makes such a big difference. Now this one, it was from a kit. Before I keep on going, the when they come already inked, I take my scissors, be very careful, and cut right at the edge there where the white meet the clear. And then I go on the other side and do the same thing. That's the longest thing, I think, to open your dauber the first time. Et voila. So now let's try our Misty Moonlight, just because I want to see if we get enough ink. Because if we don't have enough, see, it start to go there, but I don't think I get enough. I like to put my dauber there, and then I just tap, tap, tap. So you see, even with a big, and then when I work, I put it sideways so I don't have to open and close every time. Even with a big stamp, you still can use your dauber, even if they're tiny. Oh, perfect. I get enough ink. Et voila. That was Misty Moonlight. So that is my tips for spots. Now, many of you are going to ask me, how I store mine. I got from stamp storage. I will have the link below. I got the divider that go in a big tray. That's very handy. But if you don't have that, some people put it in a paper pumpkin box. Some people got a tin, like plastic sandwich tray. It's many things that you can find out there to store them. Um, Whatever work for you, I always say. But remember to store them upside down so the ink stay at the surface. This one was not used yet, so, and the reason why, you see, if you put in the back, then you can see what they are, and not see this one. I can remove it and fix it there, but that's why I said to put the name top and bottom. Some people even go above that, and they would put it right on the side, you know, with a Sharpie. But do not let nobody make you think that it's okay to store it that way. I saw that, and that, I say again, it's a no. The reason it's because the ink gonna go all on the side, and you're gonna start, the ink will ooze. So when you store it upside down, no matter the size of the spot here, you see how simple it is to ink. And the beauty about it, it's, oh, this one is this. So, the beauty about it, see how simple, and then you get that dauber that you get a grip of. The reason that I think the dauber make a big difference, it's hard to hold that little square with the dauber and make it very lovely. That is it. I will have the link for the stamp storage for the ink spot. Also, I will have the link of the ink spot and the blank one. And always remember, when you purchase a paper pumpkin, you get a spot in that. So if you're short on storage and you wanted more ink, ink spot, it's the way to go. And even then, maybe you want to be, downsize where you put your stuff, or you want space for more stamp. Well, ink spot take very little, and you can have a lot of choice in color. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye bye.